In the past 3 years, we've seen something very unexpected on the Mr. Olympia stage. In 2020 and 2021, Big Ramy dominated and became a two-time Mr. Olympia champion. Everyone thought he would win again in 2022. Even he believed it. But that year, everything changed. Hadi Choopan stepped up and shocked the bodybuilding world by winning his first Olympia title. Then came 2023. Hadi thought he would repeat the victory and defend his title, but history repeated itself. Derek Lunsford came in bigger, sharper, and better, and he became the new Mr. Olympia. And then in 2024, Derek also believed he was going to win again. But this time, Samson Dauda came in looking like a future legend and surprised everyone by winning the biggest title in bodybuilding. So if you really look at the pattern, Big Ramy, Hadi Choopan, Derek Lunsford, and now Samson Dauda, each one became Mr. Olympia only once. The title keeps changing hands, and now, among all the top Olympia contenders, only one big name is still left without that trophy, and that's Nick Walker. Maybe this is the year Nick Walker finally wins it all. Maybe this is his last true chance. For the past 2 years, Nick hasn't even stepped on the Olympia stage. Injuries kept him out. But what he did at the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro and especially at the New York Pro was nothing short of amazing. He showed the world that the mutant is back, bigger, freakier, and more focused than ever. He knows he may never again be in this perfect shape. This could be the peak of his career. Maybe this is the final shot he has to win Mr. Olympia, because after this, we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe he'll fall off, or maybe he'll never reach this level of improvement again. That's why this year, Nick has to bring the best version of himself and win. He has the size, the freak factor, and the hunger. And now, after being away from the Olympia for 2 years, he has something more powerful, the desire to prove people wrong, to prove that he belongs with the best of the best, to silence the critics once and for all. And the only way to do that is to win the Mr. Olympia. Is this the last chance for Nick Walker to win the Mr. Olympia title? Can the mutant finally rise to the top in 2025 and beat the best in the world? Welcome to Road to Olympia 2025 episode 1, and today we're diving deep into the journey, struggles, and comeback of one of the most intense bodybuilders on the planet, Nick Walker. Nick Walker made his Olympia debut in 2021 and immediately shocked the world by placing 5th in his very first appearance. That year, he had already won the New York Pro and the Arnold Classic, a massive achievement for such a young athlete. In 2022, he came back even better and placed 3rd at the Olympia, behind only Hadi Choopan and Derek Lunsford. But then, disaster hit. In 2023, just weeks before the Olympia, Nick suffered a serious hamstring and calf injury that forced him to pull out. In 2024, he spent most of the year recovering, rebuilding, and trying to return stronger than ever. While others were on stage chasing titles, Nick was in the shadows, training harder than ever before, and then came the comeback. Nick stepped back on stage at the 2024 New York Pro, and he dominated. With insane size, sharp conditioning, and pure stage presence, he crushed the competition and qualified for the 2024 Mr. Olympia. The fans were excited, the hype was real, but just as the Olympia drew closer, Nick made a bold announcement. He was pulling out once again. He admitted that his physique still wasn't at the level he wanted. He said, "If I'm not coming to win, I'm not coming at all." Nick didn't want to lose his top placing or damage his momentum, so for the second year in a row, he made the painful choice to skip the Olympia. But this time, it wasn't because of injury. It was a strategic decision made with the heart of a true competitor. Nick made his official return at the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro, but this time it was different. After missing the Olympia stage for 2 straight years, Nick came back bigger, better, and more dangerous than ever before. And standing across from him was none other than Derek Lunsford, the same man who had placed ahead of Nick at the 2022 Mr. Olympia. Fans were shocked to see how much Nick had improved. His size was freaky, his waist was tight, and his confidence was next level. In the back double biceps pose, Derek's signature pose, Nick actually beat him. The crowd went wild. It felt like Nick was ready to take the crown. But then, once again, things didn't go his way. Despite clearly outshining Derek in multiple poses, the judges handed the win to Derek. Many fans and experts believed it was the wrong call. But Nick didn't complain. He stayed classy, congratulated Derek, and moved on with even more fire. The very next week, he stepped on stage at the 2025 New York Pro, and he didn't leave anything to chance. Nick crushed the competition, won the show in dominant fashion, and officially qualified for Mr. Olympia 2025. After qualifying for the 2025 Mr. Olympia, the buzz around Nick Walker started getting louder. Many bodybuilding experts began saying it openly. Nick is dangerous. His hunger, his size, his mindset, everything screams champion. Some believe that if anyone can shake up the current top guys and win the Olympia this year, it's Nick Walker. He has the potential, he has the drive, and above all, he has the freak factor that makes him stand out on any stage. But not everyone agrees. Bob Cicarillo, one of the most known voices in bodybuilding, made a strong statement. Nick Walker will never be Mr. Olympia.
Do I think Nick can ever win the Olympia? No. 2 or 3 guys that have better shape, better symmetry, better proportion. I don't think Nick can beat Samson. I don't think he can beat Hottie.
According to Bob, Nick might place in the top 4 at best, but realistically he sees him somewhere around 7th place. This comment sparked debate across the bodybuilding world. Is Bob right, or is this just the fire Nick needs to prove everyone wrong? Because the truth is, this could be Nick's last real shot. How Nick Walker could win Mr. Olympia 2025. What he needs to do to become Mr. Olympia. If Nick truly wants to become Mr. Olympia, everything has to be 100% perfect this time. There's no room for mistakes. He must work even harder on his weak areas. He has to control his midsection, keep the bubble gut hidden, and bring sharp, clean abs. His conditioning needs to be next level, dry, peeled, and tight. His back is already strong and wide, but now it needs more depth, more density, and insane detail. His hamstrings must stay full and separated, and his abs need a touch more clarity and tightness. Simply put, Nick has to bring a 100% complete, flawless physique, because this Olympia might be his last real opportunity to win the title. If he makes even the smallest mistake, he could drop to 5th or lower. But if he nails it, if he brings that unstoppable, grainy, freaky version of himself, Nick Walker can finally silence the critics, beat the best in the world, and become the Mr. Olympia champion. Now the big question is, will Nick Walker finally rise to the top in 2025? He has the size, he has the potential, he has the heart, and now after years of setbacks, pain, and hard work, he also has the hunger. This might truly be the final chapter of his Olympia dream. It's not just about proving others wrong anymore, it's about proving himself right. For the past 2 years, he's been waiting, rebuilding, and preparing for this moment. He's not just coming to compete, he's coming to dominate, to destroy the doubts, to silence the critics, and to claim what he believes is his, the Mr. Olympia title. But the road won't be easy. Derek is still the champ, Samson is the current king, and there are warriors like Hadi, Andrew Jacked, and many hungrier to rise. But if Nick Walker brings his best, the real, complete, freaky Nick Walker, there's a real chance he can win it all. So, what do you think? Is 2025 the year the mutant finally becomes Mr. Olympia? Or will this be his last chance before the dream fades away forever? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because this is just the beginning of the journey. This was episode 1 of Road to Olympia 2025. Stay tuned because the road is just getting started.